So let's talk about software quality assurance and security a little bit, right? I'm always fascinated about the, let's say, disparity between uh, being aware of risk and actually seeing it happen to you, right? Because those are actually two very different things. If you look to Asia, like Thailand, Vietnam, a lot of people drive motorbikes and they don't wear a helmet a lot of the times. And the crazy thing here is, while they are aware of the risk, they don't think it will happen, something bad will happen to them, right? And we see the same pattern in security and QA, right? If you talk with companies, a lot of them tend to ship features blazingly fast and dismissing testing, QA, and security, and trying to fix it afterwards, right? While there are a lot of different approaches to this, right, and different mindsets, and some are better, some are worse, of course. It's just fascinating how the human mind in that regard actually works, right? You actually can be aware of risk, but still choose to disregard it because you don't think something will happen. And the interesting thing about that actually is, especially in the software development and product management context, that that's basically risk management, right? You have to find the right balance for your project, for your industry, for your context, right? Because deadlines and everything else contributes to your risk, and deciding on which risk is currently higher, right? The risk of facing a bug and losing potential customers, or even losing user funds or something else, right? Versus not shipping fast enough. And that's a lot of the times what I really love about shipping software, that ongoing tension and challenge between conflicting interests of different stakeholders and departments, right? Because everybody is right. Nobody is wrong, right? They have their own goals, their own perspectives, and they all are correct. And you then need, like, as a leader, as whoever, whatever responsibility you have, you need to figure out what to prioritize, right? And when to deprioritize something. And that's a really challenging thing. And the harsh truth oftentimes is, you never have 100% of the information, right? You actually are prone to some uncertainty, and it's just part of the game, right? You have to make such decisions with insufficient information, and that's the crazy thing, and that's why I think a lot of things can and go wrong with launching and releasing software, because of this misjudgment of urgency, right? Let's not call it priority because that's something different, right? A lot of things are important, but not a lot of things are truly urgent. And finding the balance between what's truly urgent and important enough to be fixed in time and released in time, I think that's the fun part. And I really think a lot of it comes down to knowing the industry. The better you understand uh, the product and the risks associated with all the surrounding context, right? Because industry is a big factor here. If you're on fintech, of course, your risk is a different one than if you're on healthcare versus social media application, right? Or content application, content tool, and so on, right? And I think that's what fascinates me, and I thought I would share it here.